What's up everyone? In this video, I dive deep into the top 5 marketing mistakes that small business owners make and how to fix them. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So number 1 is not having a strategy. You want to make sure that you have a strategy, because if you don't have a target, you will not know how to hit it. One of my favorite mentors is Zig Ziglar. He talks about how Howard Hill, one of the greatest archers in history, would never miss a target. He practiced so much, and one of the things that Zig said was that he could beat Howard Hill in a competition, and he said he could do it because he would blindfold Howard Hill, spin him all around and everything, and he would not be able to see the target to hit it. And a lot of people are like, oh well, Zig, of course you can beat him because you blindfolded him. He can't hit a target that he can't see. Same as you. How can you hit a target that you can't see? So that's one of the really important things, is you have to have a strategy to be able to know that you're making progress and that you're going to be hitting that goal that you have. So take time to really clearly define what you want. You want to clearly define your target audience, your brand messaging, and goals for marketing. I have a few other videos where I kind of walk through sales and marketing messaging, so be sure to check that out. That should be helpful. But you want to come up with a plan to reach those goals. And then you want to do market research to understand your customers' needs, your buying habits. So there's a great tool out there that I use all the time called Google Trends. I also use Neil Patel's Uber Suggest tool. I highly recommend checking it out. They're both free to use, but you can type in anything that you want. So you might be a roofing business, so you can type in different search terms and everything, and you can come down here and you can see what are people searching for in terms of your search terms. So you do that, you do some research. You can also use this tool again to type in any like roofing company, roofing problems. So you want to make sure that you have some of those things, those problems that your ideal customers or clients are looking for a solution, or they have a desire that they want and you can provide that to them. So really understand the customer's needs and especially their buying habits. That's really, really important. A lot of business owners miss that, try to jump into the tactics first, but you got to have a really good strategy defined. And then you want to work on, how can I create campaigns that align with this strategy and the target audience? You don't want to rely on random tactics at all. Again, how can you hit a target that you can't see? And number 2 is focusing only on sales. Don't make every piece of content or content marketing, ad campaign, don't make it super focused on sales. You want to make sure that it's story-driven content that provides value, again, through like education, entertainment, something funny. Just head over to TikTok and look at some of the best performing ads. It's usually something really emotional or really funny. That's because that works and it gets engagement, and then that ultimately turns into sales. One of the greatest TikTokers that I follow, he makes music, but he makes really funny videos, and he connects his rap music into those funny videos that he does, and that ends up turning into views and everything and downloads for his music. So you want to think about, how can I have story-driven content or things that connect to this that isn't just like, hey, buy my music album. It's got to be really engaging with who you're trying to connect with. And then you want to build relationships and trust by sharing expertise, behind the scenes content, tips, things like that. Things like this that I'm doing right now. I'm teaching small business owners how they can fix some of these marketing mistakes. Things like that is really, really important. Sales ultimately come more naturally from an audience that knows, likes, and trusts you. Authenticity is really, really important. So people need to know, like, and trust you before they decide to do business with you. Number 3 is not tracking results. So you want to make sure that you are using like UTM campaign tagging to track engagement, clicks, conversions in your Google Analytics. All of this in social media posts, in your emails. Using UTM campaigns is really, really important, because you can go into your dashboard in Google Analytics and you can actually see how those campaigns are performing. And you want to make sure that you're tracking that, because obviously you can do testing and then you can make improvements and refinements from there. So again, identify which campaigns are working and then double down on those strategies. I come from a science background, and a lot of how I do marketing or digital marketing campaigns today comes from that background. I think about, how can I test new things? How can I collect data How can I form a hypothesis to test it? And then let's make some changes from there based on, the data collection, the results that we get in from those tests. And then, test different versions of emails, the ads, the landing pages, different versions of the copy to see what converts best. I've worked on very large projects all around the world, and I've done a lot of work with startups and nonprofits, and the testing is the same thing. You want to make sure that you're tracking all the results at any level, because you got to know and be informed, hey, what is working, what's not working, how can we make changes? And if you're not doing that, you want to make sure that the people you hire to do that, whether that's an agency or someone on your team, is following that same process. And number 4 is neglecting your email list or email lists if you have multiple, depending on what kind of business you have. So make sure that you're building your email list. It's a huge priority to have. Email, it converts up to 40 times higher than social media, and it's typically more evergreen because you can send emails to unopened email addresses. You have a lot more captive audience there than social media, where it's kind of just you scroll by it and you miss it. Email is typically a much higher ROI in terms of like a focus for growing your business. You want to offer a compelling lead magnet discount to incentivize signups. Some of the different things I've done is like create a sales toolkit or something like that. When I worked on a project with the Ziegler company with Kevin Harrington from Shark Tank, we did the Secrets of Closing the Sale Masterclass. There were a number of like discounts, ebooks, and guides that we added as a part of that. We also had used affiliates to work with us. So there was a lot there that we encourage people to join the email list. I think we had a few million emails that we were working with. I don't remember the exact numbers, but we had a very compelling value add for people to join the email list. And email was one of our biggest driving factors for the success of that course. So you want to make sure after you're doing that, they come in, that you take care of them. You want to send regular, valuable email newsletters, build relationships with them over time. And number 5, it actually goes into connected to number 4 for neglecting the email list, is forgetting about retention. So after you get a customer or a client in, how you retain them is super, super important. It's actually 5 times more expensive to acquire a new customer than keep your existing one. That's why lifetime value of a customer is super, super important. I mean, why does Walmart discount their prices so low to get people in the door? It's because they know that when they get a customer for life, they will stay there for a really long time. So you're probably going to lose some money to acquire some customers or clients, but to keep them for life with a regular offer, or they keep coming back to you for help or products, things like that, that's super, super valuable to you. Survey your customers, your clients, find out why they use your business or your service, your products, and what would improve their experience. If you're looking for a detailed survey process, I recommend checking out Ryan Levesque's Ask Method. He creates something called a deep dive survey, where you can use that survey data to create segments of your audience and have a really customized approach to them. That's super, super important to have. One of the most effective ways I've found for a process to survey your customers or clients. And then you want to implement like loyalty programs, discounts, referral programs, early access to like existing customers or clients. Just make sure that you are treating them really, really well for that purchase that they made or that ongoing experience that they have with you. And then check in with them regularly, how they're doing. If they have questions, you want to make sure you have those touch points, because again, it's 7 to 9 times where you want to stay connected with people. They need to see what you're doing, what's going on, and you got to promote that. So there you have it. Those are the top 5 marketing mistakes that small business owners make, and how you can start to think about fixing them. If you have any other questions or things I didn't cover in this video, please drop it down in the comment section. Also drop some of your favorite emojis in the comment section to help the algorithm. I want to share this video with as many people as possible. Also remember to like and smash that subscribe button to support me creating more amazing content like this for you all. Thanks for tuning in. Remember to keep moving forward. Also check out some of my AI videos. I walk through a lot of digital marketing, sales campaigns, things like that to help business owners and people in companies grow their sales and marketing using the power of AI tools. I have a free webinar also on the top AI tools to help you grow. So if you're interested in that, please check out some of the links below. Thanks again. I will catch you next time. Bye-bye.